Good challenge, he just stood firm. Out to the left it goes. Neuer will lay claim to that. And it's played forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Neuer can hoist it clear. Now it's Gnabry, and he's straight offside. Knocks it away. Timely intervention. Now it's Gnabry. Gnabry needed to come up with a better ball.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Managed to get it away. Defence has got rid of that.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Needed a better pass there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Gnabry.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Forward it goes. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Just brushed off the ball there. Now a chance to break. Gnabry gets it out to the wing.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And it's Kane. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Kane. Davis. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. And he's cut it out. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix.
So it's away we go then. He's got Gnabry! Goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he's straight offside. Fires from distance. Davis. Goretzka. Kimmich. Now it's Gnabry.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Kimmich. That's been won straight back. And it's Kane. Kane. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Belts one. Goretzka. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Kimmich. That's a decent ball. Now it's Gnabry. Davis. Good ball. And the counter is on. And now the breakaway. Gnabry. And he's there to cut it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Goretzka. Kane has created one goal already. Breaks on here. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hoists it forward. Kimmich. Oh, real danger here. Now it's Kane. This could fall anywhere. Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well positioned to make that interception. Forward it goes. Goretzka. Kane. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ball is over the line. Lovely feet. And it's Goretzka. Receives it in a good position. And a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
Gnabry gets into a dangerous position. Right through the middle. And here's Goretzka, chance to shoot, That's good defending, very good defending. Great lead! He scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Kane really showed good strength there. Held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
The referee brings the first half to a close. Any views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And the action has already resumed here. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. And here's Kane. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Goretzka, defenders on the back foot. Kimmich. That's a decent ball. It's come through. Danger averted for now. Gets it back. Gnabry. Kimmich. Goretzka. Oh, some tackle that. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Kimmich plays it forward, dashing forward at pace. Gnabry, Kane. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Time and again, they are repelled. Gnabry has a hit! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This place simply a monument to the game. so much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich.
Shot goal! It's in!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Gnabry versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Yeah, that's brilliant from him. Such a calm finish. Just pick your spot, don't think about what the keeper's going to do, concentrate on what you have to do.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Hoists it forward, and now the breakaway. Zabutha looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Quick run, and the finish! It's anyone's, and they've been... In he goes again! Goal! 2 up, 2 easy. How many more to come? That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was, absolutely top-notch.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Gets it back. He's left his man. Shoots! He's looking to get there first.
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And here's Kane. No foul, says the referee. And here's Gnabry. He's on his... Gnabry! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Goalkeeper's ball. There's a long ball. Kane provides an outlet. Looking for space out wide. Gnabry, and the shot! Kimmich. And here's Kane. And here's Gnabry. Davis. Kane has a hit! He scores! Back within 1! They have them in their sights again! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Kimmich. Forward it goes. That's not going to make it. Could move up a gear here. He's picked him out. Kimmich. Gnabry. Kimmich tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Kane. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Tar. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Gnabry. That had to be more accurate. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. He gets it ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from the forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
It's going to be another throw. Goretzka. Gnabry. And it's Kane. Now it's Gnabry. That is going to be the final action of the first half. Oh, a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have. It'll be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first...
He's had a go! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. So the lead now is 2.
Well, that goes.
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Tar. Davis. Tar. Kimmich. And here's Gnabry. Gnabry plotting from out on the right-hand side. Oh, that's nice. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
And it's been given away. Can he shoot? Tries one!
Oh, I like the little feint he came up with to produce the effort. Very, very tidy.
Massive leap! And that's caused a worry or two.
Kane did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Tar. Gnabry. Kane. Oh, great ball! Kane with the foul. Well positioned to make that interception. Now the counter. Kimmich. Kimmich goes looking. And here's Kane. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Kane. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Kimmich battles to win it back. Tar. And here's Kane. Gnabry. Now can he finish? Kimmich drives it forward. Big chance!
Gnabry really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Shade too heavy. Keeper could pick that up. A real chance to break. Plays it out to the flank. He's got options out wide. And it's got through. And the through ball is intercepted. Gnabry. Gnabry, he's onside. Kick, real chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Just 5 minutes left. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, good interception. What a ball this has turned out. Has a goal! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been
And that will be the final act. Oh, a great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Of course, Manuel Neuer. He doesn't just dominate his area, Peter. He seems to control the whole of the defensive third. He's excellent at mopping up any balls that make it through that defensive line. And what's more, he can often turn those interceptions into lethal counter-attacks too.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Right through the middle. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Knocks it away. He's had a go! Cut out in the nick of time. Kimmich plays it forward. A real chance to break. Kane. Now it's Kane. It's Kane! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Hoists it forward. He's through. Kane. It's a brilliant interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Gnabry. Oh, he's hits one! They've scored! A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Kane. Just brushed off the ball there. Kimmich. And here's Kane. Keeper's got good distance on that. Kimmich. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Goretzka. Now it's Gnabry. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And here's Gnabry. He's left his man. Gnabry. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Gnabry is steaming forward. Goretzka gets it back. And now the breakaway. Done very well to intervene. Goretzka. Kane. Tries to dink it in. Now it's Gnabry. Looks to thread it through. And through to the goalkeeper. Cuts it out. Gnabry. Now it's Kane. It's got through to him. Tries to get it forward quickly. That intervention was very necessary. Neuer gets it upfield. And now they can launch a counter. Kimmich tries to stroke it through. Forward it goes. Played in with accuracy. Kimmich. There is the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Already up and running for the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Neuer sends that a long way. And the counter is on. Now it's Gnabry, face to face with... tries a shot! Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
And once more they can't get through. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and...
Goretzka. Kimmich battles to win it back. Here's the through ball. Now it's Gnabry. Gnabry, beautifully done. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, real danger here. Gnabry has been caught there, it's a foul. Kane stands over the ball, he'll be looking to dink one in. So he's plotting something before playing it in. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Kane needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, I mean...
This is gone, that's a foul. He's had that put on a plate. And he has been fouled there. Looking here to cut their deficit. He'll fancy himself from here. Oh, great hit one! And in it goes! Back to within 1! Interesting!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important. It
goes for goal! And yes, it's there! And that should within sight of the finish line.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So the lead now is 2. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Now a chance to break. It's a loose ball. He could be in here. Kane goes through the middle. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Good chance! No mistake! Just one goal in it now! Game on! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Decent looking ball. Oh, well played. He's taken that really clean. He's tried one! Oh, taken with style! Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
2 up and very little time left. Has a hit! It's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twin? And that's it. Terrific contest. It might easily have tipped either way. The margins are tiny. Just a goal in it. Sadly, that's all it takes. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your...
So off we go then. Kimmich. Goretzka. And here's Kane. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Kimmich gets good distance on it. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Neuer deals with it effortlessly. And it's Gnabry. Gets it back. Now it's Gnabry. Kane gets into a dangerous position. Oh, they can break here. Oh, he's made sure that that won't get through. Gets the better of his man. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Now it's Kane. And he just whacks it away. Dinks one in. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Goretzka. Goretzka tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
It's a brilliant interception. Neuer gets it away. And here's Kane. Now it's Gnabry. Kane. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. It's anyone's ball.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Out to the right. Could move up a gear here. Gets wrestled off the ball.
Tah just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
And here's Kane. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Goretzka. Goretzka needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
That's good defending, very good defending. And here's Kane. Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Goretzka.
Kimmich.
Oh, he's found him in Gnabry! It's come, shot at goal! Kane. Oh, that is, and the follow-up! Goretzka takes control of it and he's on the move.
Kimmich.
And here's Kane. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Hoists it forward.
Kimmich.
Tar. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And it's Kane. That's a promising ball. Lovely bit of skill. Good ball, it's found its target. And the whistle goes for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks, have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion.
He's had a shot! Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
And here's Kane.
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Just brushed off the ball there. Now it's Kane. Now a chance to break. Keeper sends it forward. Davis. Gnabry. Neuer catches it safely. Was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Kane, surely a shot!
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. And it's Kane.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Gnabry. Neuer sends that a long way. Forward it goes. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that has put a stop to that. Davis. timely intervention.
Well, to be honest, I think they're all show and no substance. Where's the final product?
And here's Gnabry. And he's there to cut it out.
Well, decisiveness has deserted them, Peter. They need precision, and it's sadly absent.
Kane is fouled. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Stitch defending, but that'll do.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Gnabry. Now it's Gnabry. Has a pop! In it goes! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
It's Kane! It's broken loose.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Davis gets it back.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
More than happy to take the muscular approach.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Kane. Striding forward, and they've been caught out here. Could have here their final chance. And that's been levered clear. Davis. Knocks it away. This could be their final throw of the dice. And it's been taken short. Kane. Danger averted for now. So that's it. It is all over. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to...
So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that...
It's Kane! Mighty close.
Oh, and it's such a good effort. And maybe the target really should have been hit.
Davis. Kimmich. Gnabry. It's a decent ball. That intervention was very necessary. Just brushed off the ball there. Kimmich. And here's Gnabry. Gnabry not easily shrugged off the ball. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Plenty waiting in the middle. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. A real chance to break.
Kimmich.
And here's Kane. He's gone for it! It's in!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Well played, he saw that coming. Goretzka, quick glance at goal. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Goretzka drives it forward. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. And here's Kane. Kane! A great save, real class.
Kane is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
And he just whacks it away. Hoists it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. And here's Kane. Timely intervention.
Kimmich.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? Good idea, just poorly executed. It'll be a throw-in. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Has a pop! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Davis. Now it's Goretzka. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's through. Well, they can break and shoots! And that's been levered clear. Receives it in a good position. Forward it goes. And it's Goretzka. It's a loose ball. Tar goes long. It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Goretzka. And the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Kane, Goretzka, and now they can launch a counter. He's found his man, Kane. Gets a good foot in there. He's picked him out. Chance to shoot. He's got away. Kane has a hit. It's there. 2 to the good. They have breathing space. Jim, your thoughts?
Kane is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Whistle's gone. That's a foul.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Goretzka. half-time. The opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. The action has already resumed here. It's come loose. Kane, and a shot! Kane. That's a promising ball. He's left his man. Goretzka. Breaks on here. And it's played forward. No way through there. And it's Kane. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Now it's Kane. He goes long, gets on the end of it. Shot at goal! They've done it! The second half sparked straight into life. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground.
He's had a go! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
We have ourselves a real game here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Goretzka goes looking. Kane. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. He's had a look. Got a sight of goal. Real chance! He has done it! And the comeback is complete!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And the finish! And yes, it's there!
Now listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
I've given such an open invitation. He was always going to shoot.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
He's through the middle. And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Tries to get it forward quickly. He's pinged one. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And he's there to clear it. Shoots! Oh, Red, he sorted that out.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
It's one! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Crunching tackle. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Kane already, of course, on the score sheet.
Now it'll be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And here's Kane. Hits one! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Gnabry did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
A heavy challenge.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And here's Kane. Tries to dink it in. Davis tries to clear. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, wonderful stuff and the right result. Neither side really deserved to lose. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his...
Oh, shooting chance! Kane goes for goal, and he's done it!
And what a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on, this could be rather exciting. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Kimmich plays it forward. Could move up a gear here. It's got through to him. Gnabry. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Hoists it forward. Forward it goes. Now it's Gnabry. Now it's Kane. Chance! Sticks it away! And already they're looking to run away with it. Simplicity itself.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Kimmich. Gnabry plays it out to the flank. Gets away from his opponent. Has a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Still, a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal.
Goretzka, and it's played forward. Kane gets the better of his man. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. And it's Gnabry. Crunching tackle. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Goretzka. Dashing forward at pace. Back to the keeper and go again.
Tah simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
And here's Gnabry. That's a decent ball. It's on a plate. Has a pop. That is gorgeous. About as smooth as it gets. Smartly deceptive. What quality.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Davis can hoist it clear. Defenders on the back foot. Oh, good interception. Kimmich breaks on here. Gnabry. Oh, what a ball! And he's there to cut it out. Goretzka. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gnabry. And here's Kane. Well read, he saw. Has a hit! Cleared without complication. So it's going to be another corner. Knocks it away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
He's got the ball, he's shot a goal! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking looking for. And it'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And the action has already resumed here. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Massive leap! It's anyone's ball. Davis drives it forward. That's not going to make it. Hoists it forward. He gets past his man. Plays it back. That's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Goretzka. Kimmich, who does have an assist to his name. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Now it's Gnabry. Kimmich. Goretzka. Gnabry. And here's Kane! Davis. Now the counter. Throw in. Davis. He's played him through. He's made sure that that won't get through. He's through the middle. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Gnabry, Kane, shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! It hits one! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
And it's played forward. Looking for space out wide. Cuts it out. And a play for a throw. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And it's Gnabry. Now it's Kane. He's spotted the run and played him through. And they've been caught out here. Gnabry.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Chance to break. Gnabry. Just brushed off the ball there. That's a foul, no two ways about it.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
And here's Kane. Kane. Gnabry.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Out to the right.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Looking to break out here. Now it's Kane. Forward it goes. Kane. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. He's had a shot! In it goes!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
Strong challenge, but well within the laws. And here's Gnabry. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. There aren't many who'd be prepared to wind up a shot from this far out. That was travelling. Done very well to intervene. Has he picked him out? It's Kane! Oh, the ball's come loose! And that's that. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of the match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think there were certainly more.
So it's down to business here. Cuts it out. Kimmich. Goretzka drives it forward. Chance to shoot. It's Kane! The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And here's Gnabry. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It is a corner. Davis plays it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Kimmich. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Kane! The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Goes for goal! And the ball's come out!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. And it's Gnabry. He's played him through. Hits one! Whistle's gone, that's foul. Neuer gets it upfield. Hoists it forward. And here's Goretzka. The referee's awarded a free kick. Goretzka. And here's Gnabry. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's Kane. Goretzka. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Finds himself eased off the ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Kane. Very well to intervene. Gnabry. Tar. Kimmich. Now it's Gnabry. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And here's Gnabry. Good ball. And the shot! It's there!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Gnabry. Kane. Just brushed off the ball there. Oh, what a... Gnabry! Kimmich did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Kane. Kane plays it out to the wing. Kane. And here's Gnabry. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. It's a loose ball. And here's Kane. He's found his man. Goretzka. Oh, really good feet from him. Oh, real danger here. Danger averted for now. And now the breakaway. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half. but there has only been that one goal, which is very, very tight. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And through to the goalkeeper. And it's Gnabry. Kimmich. And the counter is on. Kimmich. Gnabry. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Forward it goes. Goretzka was not to be moved. Now a chance to break. It's good distance on it. And it's been taken straight back. And it's played forward. Ball through needs to be good here. One! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Kane really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
And it's been taken short. He's gone for it! This could fall anywhere! Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Now the counter. Tries to get it forward quickly. And here's the chance to counter. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? Oh, shooting chance! He's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And back to base. And it's Kane. Chance! Neuer, oh, that is asking for trouble. This is promising. Chooses to go back. Tries a shot! And he comes up trumps again. Knocks it away. That's a throw. Into the box. And that should be the keeper's. Gets it back. Driving on it. It's Kane! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that really is so impressive. So that's 2 now without reply. A heavy challenge. And now they can launch a counter. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And here's Gnabry.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Hoists it forward. Well played, he saw that coming. And it's played forward. Oh, good interception. And here's Kane! Oh, that was no routine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
And that's that. Roger heads down the tunnel, swathed in satisfaction. The team have carried out his instructions to the word, and they have got their win. Your reflections then, Jim?
What I most admire about this outfit is the cohesion and the willingness to work hard as a unit and getting behind the ball. Doing the ugly stuff, that's what gets you clean sheets and wins.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.